Hi, I am Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Do you make these 3 common English mistakes when you speak? Let's talk about it. First of all, I want to say if you make these mistakes, native English speakers will still understand you. Don't beat yourself up over making these mistakes. Beat yourself up means be hard on yourself. Be upset and angry that you make these mistakes. Don't be worried about them, but I want to help you to perfect your English. This doesn't mean to speak perfectly, but this means to improve your English. The first mistake that I often hear beginner English learners make, and I have actually received some emails with this expression, it is, I played a board game yesterday night. Yesterday night. It makes sense, yesterday, at night, but this is not the correct word that we need to use. Do you know what we should say instead? I played a board game last night. Last night. Great. It's a quick fix and it's going to make your English sound much more natural. The second mistake that I often hear intermediate English learners make has to do with general countable items. If you live in the mountains like I do, you might say, I like mountain. I'm a big fan of monkey. But there's something wrong in both of these sentences. That final word, that final thing that we're talking about, mountain, monkey, needs to have an S. For these countable items, mountains, monkeys, we need to say, I like mountains. I'm a big fan of monkeys. This is going to be the most natural way to talk about something general that is countable that you like. What if we have something that's uncountable, like tea or air conditioning? In this situation, you can say, I like tea. I'm a big fan of air conditioning. It's really hot in this room right now, but if I turn on the air conditioning, it's going to be too loud and you won't be able to hear me. So after this is over, I'm going to turn on the air conditioning because I'm a big fan of air conditioning. These are uncountable things. Of course, there are going to be some exceptions, but the general rule is that with countable items, I like mountains. Great. This is going to be with an S. The third mistake that I hear even advanced English learners make is with 2 famous words, since and for. I often hear, I have been living here since 3 years. Ooh. You used a great verb, have been living here. That's beautiful, but the final part of this sentence has a mistake. You should say, I have been living here for 3 years. I want to tell you the quick difference between since and for. If you say, I have been living here for 3 years, for 3 years is talking about the length or the duration of time. For 3 years. You could say, I have been living here since 2015. This is the start of the time when I moved to this city. In 2015, I moved here, so I have been living here since 2015. You can use this to talk about your English learning skills and your English learning journey. I have been learning English for 10 years. This is the duration of time. Or you could say, I have been learning English since 2010. Great. This is going to be a clear statement and it's going to be advanced English. If you'd like to really master using since and for, I recommend watching the live lesson that I made about these 2 words up here. You're going to learn a lot of different situations where you can use these words, and by the end of the lesson, you'll feel confident about using them correctly. And now I have a question for you. Let me know in the comments below this video, do you make any of these common mistakes? I hope that now you can say, last night, I like mountains, and I have been learning English with Vanessa for at least 4.5 minutes now. Thanks so much for learning with me, and I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye! The next step is to download my free ebook, 5 Steps to Becoming a Confident English Speaker. You'll learn what you need to do to speak confidently and fluently. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free lessons. Thanks so much. Bye.